Hey guys, welcome to this first episode of our new video series, Titan Trials. And this episode is titled First Mud because I'm at the Gold Mine Hill off-road trail in the Rocky Mountains, and it's been raining for the last couple days in Colorado, so I gotta take advantage of it, get this truck dirty.
Did you love the old school strategy and RPG style games of the late 90s and early 2000s like I did? Then you'll love Vikings. The last update was so good that it placed the game on top of 5 different charts. Here's an interesting fact. The Vikings game recently reached 20 million players, which is over 10 times more than the total population of actual Vikings that ever lived. Install the game right now by clicking on the link in the description below, and you'll get 200 gold plus an initial protection shield, which is a huge help in the game. Click the link and install the game.
Okay, 4 high, then I'm in neutral, going to 4 low, traction control automatically disabled. And also the diff lock is engaged, but I can still control it. I can engage it or disengage it if I wanted to. And I'm going up Gold Mine Hill. You might be saying, wait a minute, Gold Mine Hill is one of your easier trails. And that's true, but the thing about off-roading, and especially mountain off-roading, is trails change every single year, or even from day to day. And the reason for that is because water, snow, the nature just always keeps eroding, always changing trails. There's some other vehicles that go up here, they change trails, and stage 3 is becoming very difficult. It's a 3-stage test. The first stage is a steep incline with rocks. Then, to make it proper, I have to come to a complete stop. Then I have to negotiate this turn, which is a 90-degree off-camber turn, and finally the toughest part of this test is the stage number 3, which is articulation section where things can get nasty. Let's look under the hood. Oh, this was a clean, brand new truck, but this is the way trucks are meant to look, with lots of mud. This is the piston from the 5.6 liter V8, endurance V8 from Nissan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the good thing about this engine, it's built in the United States. The truck is built in the United States. And of course, this engine is still the same, produces 390 horsepower, 394 pound-feet of torque. It's made it to a 7-speed automatic transmission. But Nissan, I wish you would offer more engine choices in the Titan. You talked about the V6 gas engine. Well, we're still waiting for that. Other manufacturers offer a plethora of engine choices, but not here in the Nissan. So this truck is actually pretty large.
It's huge.
I'm trying to actually fit it through the trail between the trees. So it's actually really interesting. It does have a towing package, which means it has the nice big towing mirrors. But it's a little bit of a challenge on a tight trail, but I know I can do this. I'm using all the tools available to me. 4 low, rear diff lock, all the ground clearance I can master, and of course a little bit of maneuverability to negotiate this tight turn. No problem. Haha. Oh boy. Stage number 3 looks incredibly eroded. That hole is getting larger and larger, and I might need to fold my mirrors. It's time for the good, the bad, and the weird. First, the good. The rear seat storage, utility, and plethora of cup holders. The bad. There's a lack of sunroof on this truck. You optioned it to over $53,000, but then you still don't get a sunroof? I don't get it. The weird is that Nissan is actually bold enough to offer this bright of a yellow color on their truck. No other manufacturer offers a color that drastic. It's called Solar Flare, and it's a 2-tone paint job. Another thing that's weird, the Pro 4X and the Pro part of the sticker on the back has a texture to it, as if you have to walk up to it and touch it. Okay guys, you have to wait a little bit longer for the muddy part of the video, but for stage 3 I actually have to fold my mirrors in order to fit between these trees. Here's my 360-degree cameras, one under each mirror, one in the front and one in the back. Here's stage 3 of the Gold Mine Hill, and I'm about 6'2", and this obstacle is about, what, 4 feet. It's just about my chest height, and it's muddy. I'm excited. It's a good test for these tires, general grabber tires that are on the Pro 4X from the factory. Really curious how they're gonna do in the mud. Okay, stage 3. I'm gonna take it slowly and try not to touch anything. I have exactly 10.6 inches of ground clearance, but not a lot of breakover angle. This is a long truck. And the rear pumpkin. Hey Michael, can you see what's scraped?
I think it's just the frame that's scraping. Yeah, it would be right here though.
Underneath me. I'm gonna back down and I'm gonna try a slightly different line. I'm gonna try to go a little bit more left to avoid scraping. This is the first episode. I don't want this damage.
Yeah, you're good, you're good, you're good.
Woohoo! Yes! So I scraped a little bit here and then I backed down and took a slightly different line here to avoid this gigantic articulation section. The Titan was all new for 2017 and it's here back again for 2018 model year with very, very minimal changes. But the good news is you can get the Pro 4X off-road package on a king cab, shorter cab, for about $43,000 and change. For $2,000 more, you can get the crew cab, which is what this is. And for 2018, the Titan is also available with a midnight package. So if you don't want the flashy graphics and colors, you can get it blacked out and looking mean.
Yeah, it did a good job, Andre, but it's still way too clean.
Now, pay off. Let's get muddy. How are we doing? Is it dirty yet?
You're trying, but
it's all washing off. Let's do more.
let's do more.
Here's something I just learned. I have my mirrors folded and it actually misses part of the side view, but as soon as I pull it back out, boom, full view. You know, one thing I do wish is that this screen was larger and that this screen was more high resolution. Obviously this was not much of a challenge for the Titan. We just wanted to come out here and have some fun, introduce the truck, introduce the video series, but we'll be doing much more over the coming months. We're going to be doing high elevation off-roading, towing. This truck has a towing package, and some special projects as well. It may include some sand dunes and playing with side-by-sides. You'll have to stay tuned for that. Go back to tfltruck.com for more news, views, and real-world Nissan Titan reviews.